I'm extremely proud with this team. We've faced adversity. We started 1-9, but we stuck together as a group. Our coaches led us, and we're not done yet. We're going for the semi. I want to go to state.
You mentioned that 1-9 start. What do you feel like has been the biggest difference to where this team has started to where they are now?
I think we all figured out our roles, and we're starting to click. Everyone's doing what they need to do when they get into the game, and that's helped us largely, I guess I should say.
No doubt. Let's go back to that sectional title game. Aslan Nolan hitting a shot from just past half court. What was your reaction when you saw that shot go through the nets?
I can't totally remember my reaction. I've seen the videos. I was with our Coach O dancing around, do the potty dance, as they like to call it.
How about the regional title? You guys took care of business against Twin Lakes. Just what was the biggest key to getting off to such a fast start against them?
I just think the coaches came out with a great game plan, and our bigs like Preston and Caleb, they helped down low, and Sam Campbell got him the ball, and Cam Quinlan and Ethan Roy, we all did our jobs and got him the ball, and they worked.
Well, you guys certainly got quite a draw for semi-state. You're going to be taking on the Class 3A number 1 team in Northwood. So what is Coach emphasizing in practice as you guys get ready to take on a very tough team?
We're just emphasizing that we deserve to be here, and if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
What do you feel like it is? What do you feel like it is going to take just to take down such a very talented team?
I think if we just play our game and stick with our tempo and our game plan, we should get the dub.
I'm extremely proud, honestly. Like Stellan said, we started off 1-9, and everybody was counting us out at the start of the season. So to be here now, it's great, and I literally love this team so much. It's an honor, really.
Similar follow-up to that, you mentioned the 1-9 start. What do you feel like has been the biggest difference to where you started to where you are now?
I think the trust that we have in each other. I think we started to learn how to play with each other and really connect and bond with each other, and I think it shows on the court.
Well, to have all that hard work pay off this past week with the sectional and a regional title, let's go back to that sectional title against Concordia. You lost to them by 3 back in the regular season to get them on that buzzer beater. Just what was that moment like when you saw Aslan's shot go through the nets and pull off that shocking win?
It was crazy. It was probably the craziest game I've ever played. They beat us on a buzzer beater last year at their place, so I felt it was kind of deserved that what we did to them. It was awesome.
There you go, and turn to the page to win against Twin Lakes at Newcastle Fieldhouse. How were you able to really dominate from the opening tip against a tough team?
We just trusted our bigs inside, Caleb and Preston. They really dominated the entire game, and we just trusted them inside to score points. We got Sam the ball, fed them, and just stuck to the game plan that the coaches told us.
Looking ahead to this weekend, you got to win 2 games to make the state, and it starts off with the number 1 team in Class 3A, Northwood. So what is Coach emphasizing in practice this week as you get ready to take on such a very tough team?
Focus and intensity. We got to stay focused and listen to the game plan and really work hard. So, our obviously really good, so we just got to focus and do what we do and hopefully come out with a W.
Oh, unbelievable, Josh. All the credit goes to them. We had a rough start to the season, as you know, and we talked the last month about trusting in each other and believing in each other. And we knew we had a good team, and they didn't. It would have been easy to get down when you're 1-9, but they didn't, and they kept fighting, and it paid off for them. It was a crazy week last week, but we'll take it.
Yes, speaking of that crazy week, let's go back to last Monday. You guys were trailing by a little bit, 1.6 seconds to go on the clock. Aslan Nolan hitting a shot from just past half court. What was your reaction once you saw that shot go through the nets?
To be totally honest, I saw the ball leave his hand. I didn't think it was in. Then I got totally blocked. I did not see it go in the net, and then it was just utter pandemonium. So it was obviously a great shot by Aslan, and the guys that was a crazy game. It wasn't a beautiful game by any stretch of the imagination, but the guys fought through, and we hit one at the end.
Hoosier hysteria at its finest. Well, you flip the page now to Saturday, taking on a tough Twin Lakes team, but you really handled them from the start. Preston Ross really having his way down low. Just how were you able to execute so well against a tough Twin Lakes team at Newcastle?
Well, they're guard-oriented, and we obviously, with Preston and Caleb, we have a nice advantage with 2 6'8" guys inside. So our big focus was to not let their guards. They had 3 guards that shoot it real well, and we lost one of them a few times, but we did a pretty good job on the other ones, and we got off to a great start. And Preston and Caleb did that. Sam had a great game. Everybody really helped the cause there and stuff, and it was a great win for us.
Well, the rest of the roadmap to state is laid out. You guys drew #1 Northwood, top-ranked team in Class 3A. So what are you focusing on in practice this week as you get ready to take on an elite team?
They are elite. That's a very good way. They're a top 10 team regardless of class, maybe even a top 5 team regardless of the class in the state. We know them very well. We've played them, haven't played them for about 5 or 6 years. Coach Wolf does a fantastic job. They got a couple kids that are playing college basketball. They play together. Great fan base. You know, the game up in Elkhart's going to be basically a home game for them. So we just got to handle. They're a very good defensive team. They pressure. They get up in you. They're strong. They're physical. So we got to handle the basketball. We got to take care of the basketball. And then on the other end, we got to defend. They got some very talented players.